We'll get into things like game one here. Best of 5, grand final, 1 slot for Eastern Europe to head to the RIYADH Masters. Doesn't have bottle yet. Squad X has just been putting the lightning on him. Well, down at bottom. Oh, notice Doom getting punched out by the Troll and Undying for first blood. Gathered up by Malady. No, really not. I do bring Antares up here, though. A cookie on the creep. Arctic Burn and...
Take a DP out.
Lifestealer moving forward. TP out. Zayat's going to throw an acorn at them as well. Mid lane. A move onto the Zeus. Tombstone dropped. Squad X. He's going to get bushwhacked here. Antares nearby with a cookie in a second. Scatterblast and Thunder God's Wrath. Blood Grenade and the damage flows in towards Sanctity, but the magic nuke bursts through the Cold Embrace. Antares dead as well. This level 3 stolen Arc Lightning, zip-zapping, killing and slaying. Virtus.pro lose 3 in the mid lane.
Faucet, that stolen mana cost reduction, 30%, so only costs 59 mana. In a team fight, he can use like 15 of those. Ooh, almost got it. Zayat's still level 5 though. Might need that sharpshooter.
Oh, misses. Doesn't land the bushwhack. Still going to go for this lift and play into Squad X with a lot of magic nuke damage. Oh, the Seeds of Serenity going to heal him back up. The turnaround play from Antares and FNG arriving. A Sanctity, like you said, with a haste rune, just going to skip away and slay Squad X in the end anyway. Walks back into that one.
And that's going to be another one.
Undying and Hoodwink right on top of this Snapfire. Raindrops popped. The Infest heal. Not another freebie there. Malady will pay the price. You know, he expects the Axe, the Rubik, to be the ones making the move in the front lines. So he'll tuck himself behind. Try and make a move later as Nefrit is going to jump in onto the Snapfire. And Antares trying to cut waves and delay things again. Undying in the meantime. Getting right-clicked down by Kiritich. Troll Warlord in from behind, though. Comes straight in for the Lifestealer. A random silence could undo all of your teamfight prep. A long smoke around from Virtus.pro coming in through that top jungle from... Well, looks like, well, it was going to be the western side, but now swinging even further south. They get vision over the Undying, but it's the jump further back onto the Rubik instead. He's tombstoned up. Have to focus down the building to kill it off. Rubik comes out. The kisses are landing. He's about to die. Doomed up and falls. The Winter's Curse now comes down onto the Troll. Notice picks up Nefrit's life. And Uragi trying to trace towards Antares. But Virtus.pro, they've got the numbers still to try and defend FNG, who just cold embraces himself. Aegis and Battletrance ready for Uragi if he wants to utilize them. Kills off FNG.
There's the silence on Zeus.
Zeus' silence getting turned on by the Hoodwink, but takes him down. A double kill for Uragi, yes, comes out. Make it a triple as he opens up, kills off Squad X, but now he's going to lose his first life. Antares and Kiritich, it's time to run away.
Not too bad of a fight for Virtus.pro. That's the power of Zeus. They just got some extra gold from killing Roshan. But Doom Gold kicked in, Devour, Zeus with Manta Styles pushing out some of these waves. Manta Styles on cooldown.
They've got him.
Navi, in the last 10 minutes, lost 7k gold.
Lifestealer's not allowed to die here, though. The rage ending. TP out. Uragi with the Rod of Atos out of the Hoodwink. They've caught the Lifestealer. A few more roots, a bit more damage with the Bushwhack to control him up. And backup's coming with Nefrit's Axe. Stolen green cubes thrown at the Lifestealer from that Rubik's Kisses as well.
Yeah, Aghanim Steps are now completed on him. He's basically a Snapfire at this point. Little Shredder plus Mortimer's Kisses.
And Thunder God's Wrath giving the vision. Malady, the only one really nearby enough. Initiation looks good enough. Kiritich noticed. With the help of the Kisses, bring down the Undying. Might have to settle for the Hoodwink, though. Looks like...
Amplified damage running out.
Zayat's going to smoke Thunder God's Wrath. They know where they are, and the blink jump onto the Troll. The Doom is held. Not going to throw it. Notice BKB'd up for this, as Kiritich will take down the Hoodwink in the Roche pit.
Curse.
A curse from FNG. The Undying is gone.
Doom is still available.
Teammate, and you're right, the Doom is still here. If they want to go on Nefrit, they don't have the control for him through the BKB TP. They want instead to go for the Troll Warlord in the back lines. Uragi, now he's doomed. He's controlled up. Down you go. The roars and annoying noises out of this Troll Warlord do not help you whatsoever. And Roshan is up for VP. 37 minutes in. Oh, all of the information in the world to get these massive Winter's Curses. The patience to hold on to the Doom there, waiting for the right moment to strike. As they get another move right onto the Rubik, Axe has jumped in to try and save his buddy. Sanctity on the run away from here, but Nefrit in trouble. Kiritich starting to open up on the Axe. Nimbus thrown in to hold them back. Malady and Nefrit, the Glimmercate to save the Axe, but now the Tombstone dropped. Inevitable death of the Undying. I'll try and buy a bit of time with some bushwhacks, and it's not going to help. All right, Kiritich very quickly clearing out these waves. Zeus, top of the net worth now. It feels like 30 seconds ago. In my head, I can hear Lacoste saying, "This Zeus is so underfarmed." His 26-minute Manta start. Look at him now. The Doom on Uragi. This is huge. If they can take down his troll, a two-man call though. Nefrit buying time, a bit of space for the troll to maybe survive. In comes the Cold Embrace, and FNG backing up his squad to turn back onto the Axe. Malady in trouble, being kissed down by the lava globs of Mortimer, and Axe Nefrit zapped out by the Zeus. Squadix, he's having some green cubes thrown at him, but that's just Rubik trying to have some zonal artillery to maybe keep VP at bay. They've lost the Axe for 70 seconds, so a 4 versus 5 with Aegis and Cheese still in VP's hands. Rough times for Navi as Sanctity. Oh, he might get jumped here. Notice sees him, the Blink Stomp. In comes Zeus with the Lifestealer too. Sanctity, yeah, you've got Eternal Shroud, and it looks like just enough with the Stolen Rage to get away.
Check the numbers. Rubik has 94% magic resistance with the Eternal Shroud.
Clear the creep wave here now, at least. As smokes and ninja gears being used up. And vision removed by the Snapfire as well. VP
Uragi
still have the upper hand.
He's baiting. He does have buyback available. Maybe trying to bait the Doom and then come back into the fight with the buyback.
That's a lot of poking and prodding.
Yeah, Dirge, no cares. Has Aegis, ceaseless Dirge ability.
He's found a jump on a Squad X, but the rest of his team's not come. Zayats launches the sharpshooter on him. Zeus is half HP, but Kiritich now can look to take down the little squirrel. Zayats got to run away. Malady left completely stranded here, out on an island. Easy pickings for Kiritich. The Notice Doom has also moved in here. A stun on the troll. Infested up, forced to BKB. The disarm was annoying. Now a Winter's Curse. It does connect on the Rubik. Looks like he's raged up. And absolute chaos reigning here as Zayats falls. Nefrit focused up. Kiritich turns onto his man. The Baltrans comes out of Uragi. But they've got Cold Embrace, the Doom as well. The Troll can do very little right now. Sanctity and Malady trying their best. But Uragi, he's been sold down the river. Can't do a damn thing. Sanctity's Rubik. He's stolen the War Stomp. Not ideal. The cookie on the lifesteal will allow Kiritich to get the double kill. And now VP just hunting, charging down the river, down the lanes, looking for any more targets.
Virtus Pro is so good at team fighting. They first killed the Dirge, and they're gonna kill him again because he just respawned with his innate ability. Can buy back one more time, come back into the game. But you know what, Gary? This game is done so.
It's over, yeah.
Yeah, Uragi getting tipped, Squadix, everybody's tipping Uragi. Unable to deal any damage whatsoever in the fights. Doom has been hold for a really long time because they know they have all these saving tools and they can just wait until he pops the ulti, then he dooms him. No lifesteal to come out. He gets out of the ulti, dies immediately. Nimby, one enemy, one ally.
You could lose about 4 millionaires down there, I think. Rubik, he's gone in, and then he's gone out. Into the bin, dead for 100. Zeus zip-zapping over the barracks towards that Undying, who gets back to Fountain, and mega creeps are coming. Yeah, I don't know, man. He'll kill some creeps, but he's probably just going to die here, honestly. Under his own tier 4s. He's being poked at by Squad X Zeus. No Rubik for 70 seconds. Kiritich starting to get the damage onto Uragi. He tries to pop the Satanic. The stun's started to come. He's doomed up for now, and there we go. Buyback available for sure. Comes back into the battlefield. A cookie and a save, though, onto Kiritich. Gets him out of that danger he was in, and they nearly slay Malady as he backs to Fountain.
He's getting doomed again.
The troll, where did he come from? Where did he go? He's just dead. He's blinked in. He's collapsed. GG called. Game 1 to Virtus Pro. You know, at the start of this series, I was fully ready to say Game 1 to Virtus Pro, right? That's the script in the head. That's what you expect. But as that game went on, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes in, it's like, oh, Navi, you're going to do it. They're going to take a game off of them. Ooh. The nasty Viper comes out to play. Mid Viper for Squad X. situation. Put a lot of focus, into top lane, into mid, looking at all the action happening there. Mid lane is going to be the next big battle, though, as Sanctity has the help of Zayat. FNG from the high ground, though, is going to kill him off.
Oh, water rune.
Dead just before he grabs the water rune. So Zayat trades out in the 1-for-1. Noticed level 6. Don't know if he'll need the Fiend's Gate here. We'll be able to move forward with the Firestorm and Fade Bolt, though. Frostbite from the Fog, as well as Yuragi is getting Sunraid back up. A little touch of damage with another Frostbite there. He pops the magic wand. Still gonna die to FNG. In comes the Dragon Knight, and the Phoenix still sticking around, but Malady under the Firestorm again, getting burnt alive. FNG and Antares will give chase, take down the Phoenix, as noticed, surviving, but the ticking damage and final projectile of the DK takes him out. Sanctity now still trying to fight this into the Crystal Maiden and Rubik, but Viper's arrival is going to seal his deal as well. That blink on DK, but of course he's about 2 grand away from that. I'm curious to see what DP buys up.
They're going in again.
They're going on a CK yet again. I mean, he's got Phantasm and the Sunray. Fiend's Gate is coming. Freezing Field's down.
Warriors.
FNG. The Necro Warriors helping from Noticed. Another kill on the CK, but Nefrit's joined in. Malady's going to die. The Frostbite.
Oh,
the
Necro
units
books.
chasing down the Phoenix. The Archers. Oh, pew pew. Take down the Phoenix. Underlord getting burnt down, though. The Spirit Siphon charges, the Ghosts are flowing, a double kill for Nefrit, and probably a triple emerging as Antares being hounded back into this jungle. A stolen Siphon, not enough to keep him alive. DP has still, level 1 ulti, stand at level 9. I'd love to get some use out of this exorcism as the smoke breaks on Sanctity. He gets frostbit and avalanche. Terrorize is good though. Tiny Viper caught up in it, but the DK's already dead, and the Fiend's Gate allows Notice to come back in. Stolen Terrorize could be good as well from Antares here. Tries to throw it. Phoenix dives, and Dark Willow Zayat's left completely alone. A lot of pinging coming out here from VP though as they go high ground. Terrorize held back. Antares wanted to catch 2 of them in it. Will throw it now as the DK is being shredded. Phoenix dives in with a Sunray launch towards
Sunray
Rubik,
damage.
and the Maiden. They're being thawed, melted. The Phoenix, the powerhouse, comes in with a DP to clear them out.
Tiny is in the top lane, does have TP available. As soon as they see them, he needs the TP in.
They're on the Viper. Squadix, though, has a BKB. Can they react in time to come and save the Viper? Pop the Meg, heal him up. The damage, though, physical from the Ghosts. A lot of damage on the Squadix with the Sunray burning him. The Viper is down. DP, BKB has worn off as Virtus Pro trying to back up behind that tier 1 tower, but the Rubik and Tiny turning back to try and battle with the Death Prophet. Freezing Field and a Pit of Malice contending with Yuragi's CK, but he armor toggles through it, survives it, as Antares and FNG going to be the casualties alongside Squadix.
Nefrit soaking up all the damage, being in the middle of a fight.
VP show FNG on the lane bottom. You could see the movement from Yuragi and Zayat kind of stepping forward, playing under their vision, trying to get that angle of attack. Sentry placed. Yuragi makes the jump. The Rubik getting blown up. The avalanche, the help from Kiritich. BKB's up and fights in the CK. Supernova used up here as the focus turns on the Underlord.
He's toggling.
Yuragi survives, toggles through the damage. They've killed off 2 already, and Navi. Another victorious team fight for them. See, I really liked the old ones then. Looking at the list now, like Inglourious Bastards was good. I really enjoyed it. But I think Pulp Fiction, Reservoir... Oh, bye-bye Zayat. Can they stop this Tiny from escaping? Kiritich just going to go for the TP now. The Dragon Tail was spent already. He's out of there. Gets a kill. More delay tactics. A scan is there, and they're starting to bring numbers up top. Zayat and Sanctity scouted by Radiant Vision. The dive in onto the Underlord, though, is going to burn through Noticed with the Sunray Supernova. Quite a bit of usage of spells here on this Underlord. It's still taking a while to kill him off. He does die in the end, but you've sent 4 heroes up top, spent some ultis. FNG looks like he's going to try and cut the next wave, but he's been scouted, trying to force staff away, but cut off at the pass. There is no escaping this. Another little force staff to create some distance, but the Dragon Knight and that Sunray damage.
It's insane. And another XP rune. Noticed he's been sneakingly stealing the XP runes from the enemy. Might pay with his life. They are bringing in the numbers.
Get rid of this Underlord. Don't let him steal any more runes. Supernova him, Sunray him, stun him up with the Dragon Tail and Brambles. Notice does take quite a while to die, my goodness. And again, one of these situations where you are coming back to your side of the map, so you can't press forward onto tier 3s, but oh, Yuragi in onto the Tiny. Death Prophet following up on this as well, trying to chase forwards onto Kiritich, but I'll change over onto Antares now as the Rubik hands over his life. Navi kind of chasing ghosts, right? Coming back, defeating the Underlord, stopping the split push nonsense. Now they get to go up high ground. Start posturing. Pose the question.
Banner.
Oh, yes. Roshan's banner. Glyphing them all up. Just now posing the question to VP. Can you stop us? Can you halt the bulldozer that's coming for your buildings? Tier 3 down. Catapult still going with the CK illusions onto the barracks now. DP being quite tentative with her positioning, just sitting back. Not too eager to go rushing up to high ground just yet.
Heritage, Blink Dagger ready on him. So he might go for some type of a... But BKB is on cooldown for 10, so definitely would like to wait it out. Glyph still available from Roshan's banner.
Viper's going to come in and deal with that now. It does give an opening, though, to CK to make a jump in. Sunray on the Viper. Down to about half HP, but he's been glimmered and shielded up as a Tiny makes the move in with a massive hit onto Malady. The Phoenix is dead. A massive core piece of Navi's team fight is annihilated, and a Fiendscape there allowing FNG to get to the back lines. Maybe a move with a freezing field, but he's been stunned up and slain by Yuragi and Sanctity.
FNG forgot he was playing Crystal Maid and went through the gates right into the enemy team. They have vision, though.
Navi and struggling to end games.
Name more iconic duo. They just can't push. Like I'm like you can't go. Like you can risk it a little bit more and just park themselves in the middle. Use Exo, use this high range Dragonite. They are getting the kills bit by bit. Sanctity is unstoppable at the moment. AC as well on him. Dragonite with even more armor.
It's just kills on the wrong side of the map, though. A kill him on the right side, over the dire side of the river. Underlord up atop, big pit of malice, rooting them up. Firestorm dropped and still at half HP. Noticed has a Fiendscape to maybe try and use here, but he has been rifted back into a ton of illusions to die eventually. Dead for 90 seconds as well. Every single time gets shut down. We'll see if they're able to break past it this time.
That Bugs Bunny meme, he actually did not say no. There was something else. I remember reading about it. You know,
he was saying popcorn or something different.
Yeah.
Or he was saying please, something like that. And Dragonite poking at the tier 3 top. Navi trying to shove in these waves from multiple angles, and we see FNG going down bottom to try and at least hold back one of the waves. Dragonite from long range. Gonna jump in from the CK. Tier 3 down. Illusions. Starting to work on Noticed. Kiritich will come in to cleave and slap down these illusions. Die so quickly to the Tiny. And for now, the Racks, they stand strong. Avalanche. Kiritich on the low ground. Supernova Sunray on his head. He's TPing out with his BKB, though. He's back to Fountain. They've spent Exo and Supernova. Tiny doesn't die. But VP have still got to come back and defend their barracks here. Buildings are falling quickly to the Ghosts and the damage out of the Dragon Knight. Tiny now with no BKB. They'll Viper Strike onto the Dragon Knight. DK may be in trouble. Tiny back into the invis. Dodges the jump in from the CK. And Sanctity does BKB cheese to run away. Fiendscape is out. Noticed. Not sure where he's heading. DP still trying to defeat the buildings as Kiritich just taking down Zayats on the right-hand side of the fight.
Inside the base.
Another egg.
They're focusing it down.
Supernova. They're focusing Malady. He's dead on the Phoenix, and VP coming out of their base to turn this game on its head yet again. Navi! No!
What have you done, Navi?
Oh, Navi! Chaos Knight stunned up, whacked around, bullied and bashed by the Tiny. Notice running forward. FNG with a BKB freezing field. Nefrit's going to get slowed down by the Viper now. And another avalanche toss from Kiritich. 3 heroes down. DK and Phoenix. They bought back on Malady, so it's 4 for nothing? Yeah, I mean, the old Dota adage, right? If you can't break high ground and end the game, your net worth lead is false. Tiny is going to get brambled up here, though, and a nice kill there to bring down Kiritich. Playing from bottom into mid. And VP go for a smoke of their own. CK Illusion out in that mid lane. The wraparound here up north from 4 members of VP. Well,
they can
Notice
see
clears
the aura.
bot wave.
They see aura. Not sure if they noticed it.
Tiny.
CK, that's the first target.
BKB's up.
He has no
CK
buy, remember?
being destroyed. Right click down, nearly dead. The Viper opens up. The Yule's into the sky. The CK still in trouble. The Sunray heals. Is that enough to keep him alive? No, he's gone. He's dead with no buyback. Tiny, he's lifted. Force staff drifted back to safety. Turn around with FNG. The freezing field BKB.
Look at
Oh, he's
Underlord
killed
go.
off the DP. Supernova's dropped, but it's going to fall so quickly. It is an absolute disaster for Navi. Sad
a sad
faces from
smiley
Squad Ace
face.
because, again, this was meant to be Navi's win.
And they turned it into a
Oh my
loss. They have this
God.
magic power to turn a win, an early game win, into a loss. And Squadix, Viper became universal now.
What Sanctity's going to go in and try and deal with the Viper, but yeah, I think this is just lights out, right? What's that saying where, you know, luck is part preparation and part something else? That feels like what VP are doing here. They have the fortunate situation where they find the CK, they connect with him instead, but it's the chance they take, right? That smoke move, that wraparound, they know that they need to find that individual target to bring them down. It could be pretty handy here up against Legion Commander. Tiny, but then you're still going to get burst a bit by the Lesh. That's the gyro.
Yeah, that's like magic damage. That's survivability during Legion Commander duel later on.
Legion Commander down at bottom. Of course, we're seeing a continual battle in that mid lane. Top, though, with his Slardar and Willow, they get a crush and some good damage onto the Tiny. Avalanche to try and get a bit of space.
Landed into Bramble.
A cold embrace there, going to buy some time for the Tiny, but FNG has lost his life for it.
Should be a double kill.
Dark Willow going to turn around with a good bit of damage onto Kiritich here. Does pop his magic stick. Crush not landing. Not too bothered by Yuragi's gyrocopter right now.
Oh, Tiny's
Up
in
at top
trouble
lane.
again.
Tiny rooted, bashed, and crushed. Does have Antares and FNG here to turn the tides, though, and get back onto this Willow. Lift her in towards the Tiny. Kiritich, considering his move forward.
Looking for a toss.
Yeah, trying to toss people, waiting for the tree grab to come back off cooldown. In the end, it's just the Rubik to finish off the kill.
In this case, I don't know if it would make a difference. Probably not,
Tiny?
but it doesn't get cancelled.
Tiny, he's on Yuragi. A couple more hits, the tree toss forward. Oh, the homing missile and the Lotus turn around to the freezing field. Malady's here to save the day.
Whew, that was close. If he gets the kill, a bit of a risky move from Kiritich, and then FNG is also going to drop. Navi are doing it for the 3rd time in a row. Getting out of the laning stage. Pretty damn hot.
FNG still going to get caught and picked off. No other target emerges. Down in the bottom rune, we're going to have a duel victory here. First one of the game for Notice to kill off the Crystal Maiden. A bit of back and forth there. You kill our 5, we kill yours, but we got the dual damage bonus onto Noticed, and now an immediate smoke as well.
Well, also Antares stole a big spell. He gets the Frostbite on Storm, he's dead. With the follow-up. See, he got it.
Frostbite into Split Earth, into damage, Sanctity down. Oh, Bedlam. All right, on top of Kiritich. Tiny's tanky with a cold embrace and a Winter's Curse. Hang on a second, Kiritich, he can't be allowed to survive here. Storm zips back in. Notice gets the Blade Mail off.
Can't
The
get it
freezing
off.
field from the tree line. Gonna bring down FNG with Sanctity getting a double kill. Zayat's dead to Squadex meanwhile, though, and Storm's gonna use the remainder of his mana to zip away to safety. While
they
Maldi
saw
has
him.
been left stranded, the Edict touches him through the trees. They see the Crystal Maiden. Another move back in, though, onto this Storm Spirit with a Split Earth.
They want Gyro.
They've also
Oh,
got the
duel.
The damage is taken out by Yuragi. Gets the dual victory.
Oh, they wanted the big one. This is a full team wipe from Navi.
And we'll get rid of a bit of that vision, but look at Navi gunning for them. Nefrit, Blink, crush right onto the Wyvern. The Bedlam's there, but the Blink duel with the Blade
got
Mail
him.
going onto Nefrit. Slardar's caught up, and he's going to get taken down. Another win for the Legion Commander. And Squadix walking into the middle of all of them. 1v3, the Bloodstone's going, life-stealing back up, surviving through the damage as he turns onto Malady, gets the Split Earth landing down on the Maiden. And Crystal Maiden, poor Malady, getting zapped out by the Lightning Storm. A double for Squadix. Yuragi is tagged up by Corrosive Haze from the Rubik, but it looks like he's got the distance away from VP. Delay tactics here from VP. Straight out of the Art of War by Sun Tzu. Drag things
Delay as much as you can. Roshan, they are aware of this one. And will smoke. Observer Ward scouted them out, but Observer will die in the end. Never mind, that was a sentry. My bad.
There's so many things on the floor.
They see the courier. Mech flying out.
And VP smoked. It breaks on Zayat. On the high ground, Shadow Realms up. Aegis claimed by Sanctity now. Kiritich. And he's going to get ball zipped on by the Storm, who goes deeper into the back in towards FNG. The Cold Embrace buys time for him as Zayat is blown up and taken down. Kiritich, though, cannot contend with Nefrit Slardar. Tries to stand and fight, but can't get the job done. In the meantime, though, the Aegis is claimed up by the Legion and Lesh. Taking Zayat a second time, the dieback out of the Dark Willow. Navi trying to swing back into this with another initiation out of the Slardar. They've got the catch onto the Lesh with the Vortex. Squadex, he's got potential with big damage here, and he'll have to buy time and save himself.
Squadex is still surviving.
He's gone down. The Lesh for the damage. It's too much to handle. Navi being blasted and burnt alive by this Lesh and Legion. Squadex unnoticed.
Needs another Presty attack.
Sanctity, the Presty attack, the Bloodstone's up, but Storm will get the kill. In comes Legion, a couple more swipes, should be able to finish off the Storm.
They have no mana.
Juking,
There it is.
dancing around the trees. No Blade Mail, no Blink, and out goes Sanctity with a TP.
He's
Crystal
gonna go through
Maiden.
the gates. We'll follow him. Blink duel in 4 seconds.
Oh, this could become scary for Navi. They probably feel pretty good about this high ground ward. The Tiny being alone. And Slardar, he's going to make the jump. Storm Spirit long range in towards Kiritich, but he got his BKB off. Sanctity running low on mana now, and look at Nefrit. Dueled up, Blade Mail, damage bounce back into the Slardar. And Crystal Maiden going to get clipped by the stun. A Winter's Curse on the far right-hand side as well. Storm Spirit forced to ball and zip away. It's the lift on long range on Torres. Gets the drag back into the Stolen Crush. Sanctity trying to heal back up. A bit of mana pool to jump away, but the damage and stuns just keep on coming.
Virtus Pro just having too good of a read on the map. Let's see. If they lose this fight, they might have another one before the next Roche. Buyback status. Couple of buybacks available.
Nefrit jumps straight in.
Shield rune on him.
BKB's up. The shield rune protects him. Lashrak getting focused. Right-hand side, though, is that the Storm Spirit just being tossed around and killed while the Lashrak is life-stealing back to full? The Bloodstone power keeps Squadex up and running. Storm Spirit dead. And Navi again, this jump, this play just doesn't work. FNG can go and sit in there and watch the big man respawn. Oh, and they see the Crystal Maiden, that little high ground observer ward. They spot the freebie kill for some more bonus dual damage, up to 120 now.
And now level 20 as well. 8% moment of courage proc chance.
Navi.
They're still smoked. Buyback available on Crystal Maiden. Round 2.
Sanctity trying to get onto the Rubik. Tiny, though, with a control on the Storm, kills him off. Might have to buy back to rejoin the fight as Uragi's being pummeled back by Noticed. Slardar is in again with his Aghanim Scepter going to work on this Squadex Lashrak, but he just stands his ground, dishes out the DPS. Magic damage galore. Tiny's going to go back in as the Storm does zip into the back lines and finds the Legion
Everybody's
commander
flying back.
Buybacks left and right. Squadex still surviving through it all. Uragi trying to lifesteal back up and kill off the Tiny at long last. Squadex now out of mana as well. FNG is Cold Embrace himself to jump back in from Nefrit once more. And Navi finally a team fight which they can call their own.
But it's a risky move. Let's see if he puts his items in the backpack. No. He's out.
Or
no,
is
he's
he?
not.
Zayat's and Sanctity on his tail. Press the attack. Has Blade Mail. Cursed Crown is coming, and the rest of Navi chasing into this with a call down and the Blink Crush. They've caught the Legion. That's a dieback on Noticed.
Okay, they found him. Thinking of what he wants to buy. In the first game, he was buying Refresher when things really did matter. There's the Blink duel.
Straight up BKB, Blink duel, Gyro caught up and killed. And the Curse catching up the Slardar on the Storm at the back as well. Oh,
Corrosive
this is
Haze
troublesome for Navi. Stolen Corrosive Haze, the BKB TP from Nefrit, but the physical damage is coming through pretty quick. He gets out back to safety. Storm with the long zips home as well. Virtus Pro are just so relentless. They seize the day. They know their moments. And a lane of bounce is going to be their reward. If anyone's up on the high ground. Dire Vision currently kind of focused around top rune spot, top jungle. And Zayat's in the mid lane. Ooh. Wait, where's she gone? Oh, she's over there. Jumped across to the other side of the river. Yeah, still going to get picked off here. No duel, though.
And see what's going to happen. I mean, you're playing against Tiny with Daedalus AC. having 600, 700 damage, if you are not in your base immediately, that goes down so quickly, or you might be forced to use the glyph.
Slardow's going to blink in and stun them, but he's scythed and stunned up, tossed around, half HP, Nefrit BKB,
There's the duel.
It's there again. A Terrorize is good. The Slardar is dead. The big crit from Tiny will finish off the job as the Lash is dragged back to safety by the telekinesis. Wind Waker to buy some more time, and Kiritich cold and braced up. Winter's Curse will buy some more space here for VP for the Split Earth to land, and the chain stuns comboing up onto the Storm. Gyro now left all alone. Nefrit will buy back and come back in, though. They've killed off Kiritich's Tiny. Sanctity aiming for the Leshrac now, who's running low on mana.
Another Wind Waker.
To heal him up again. Wind Waker could be used here to save himself, but the stuns are coming
flying.
too thick and fast. He's flying, but he's dying. Navi defend their high ground. All right, Creep Wave shoved all the way into tier 3. Kiritich steps up.
Is scouting.
Tiny, he's spotted. The crush, the duel. In comes Noticed, finds the Slardar. The opening here onto Nefrit. The damage not quite enough, though. The Slardar gets away, tanky enough. And now Kiritich, he's being shredded by the Gyro. The
Crystal made an ulti.
Cancelled out, though, as Gyro's hexed up. Turns back the Satanic. The curse, though, buys time for Kiritich.
The side gunner's still going to kill him.
Under the vision of the sentry, dives to the side gunner as Sanctity will look towards Notice Legion now. Wind Waker, Squadix, Bloodstoned up. Trying to run and hide now as VP, it's their turn to buy back. Blade Mail out from the Legion Commander, dishing damage into Uragi. Aegis is claimed as Storm zips in again. Over the top of the Notice Legion, the Cold Embrace not enough to heal him. Squadix Lesh in the meantime, trying to get into the backlines over and over again, cycling through Wind Wakers and spells and stuns, chasing towards Malady now as the Tiny comes in. Connects with a Split Earth, the toss is in there, and two heroes are dead.
No buyback on Slardar, no buyback on Crystal Maiden. 5 members of Virtus Pro. They know it's 3 versus 5. I don't know if they're unaware that Slardar does not have his buyback. It's coming off cooldown in 30 seconds. Look at the AoE of that Split Earth.
Squadix, he's going to get Cursed Crowned. He's still going to work at these buildings alongside Kiritich, and Mega Creeps is inevitable now, and that's what Navi have got to deal with in Game 3. Patch average is going to be more like 40-50. Let's go some late game. Oh, hang on. That's a route into duel. That's a Storm Spirit caught up. Chain stuns are coming. The Scythe device and the kill. He does have buyback. Uragi's walked into this one. BKB for the Tiny. Yule's into the sky. Turning and fighting the Gyro, who's been cursed up by the Wyvern now. Slardar lifted across will start pummeling into the Gyrocopter as a Vortex and a refresh. Storm Spirit with the AoE Vortex. Nefrit moves in. The Leshrac is dead. Squadix is gone. They've killed the Tiny, taken down the Wyvern. Leshrac has buyback, but Navi have potentially cracked it.
Leshrac needs to use it immediately, and they're drawing the line in the mid. That's what I wanted to see. Go all in. This is the refresher play from Storm Spirit with the Aghanim Scepter. He could, but the other ones need to stop the TPs. No buyback unnoticed as well. It's on cooldown for 3.5 minutes.
Oh, man. Roshan's banner.
Banner has been planted.
Wind Waker over the top. Slardar will follow through, but they've killed off the Gyro. He's dead immediately. Noticed with his BKB up. Shiny and golden, lifted up and saved by Antares. Away from the grasp of Nefrit now. Another Cyclone into the sky. Storm Spirit very deep here against the Leshrac as Nefrit jumps in another round of blinking and studding, but he's gone and dead. Has to buy back himself. Gyrocopter has returned into this middle lane. Absolute chaotic scenes yet again.
Leshrac, if he is the one using the Split Earth multiple times, it's going to delay long enough, at least for Wyvern to respawn. Another duel is ready.
He's got Wind Waker. He's going to use it, fly over the Dragon Throne, save himself and buy some time. Split Earths galore all over the floor. Nefrit goes in with another crush, poking and prodding at the Leshrac as Uragi tries to bring down the tier 4s.
Duel at
Storm
ready.
Spirit is going to work. Navi 5
towers.
alive.
Curse ready. FNG, let's see what he can bring.
20 seconds for Tiny to respawn.
Oh, base.
Sanctity.
Base is dying.
Radiant base is dying. Dire base throne is exposed. The
so
Cyclone,
is Radiant.
It saves it up. The Radiant
Creeps
base
are doing
is
it,
dying.
Gary.
The Dire base is surviving. I think VP might have done it. Uragi's forced back. Navi in trouble. The duel comes in. They've got the kill on the Dark Willow. Radiant base in serious trouble as Sanctity is left alone in the Dire base, trying to do what he can, but he's cursed up, caught in the stuns, dodges the Split Earth. But Navi have bought just enough time to survive in this game.
Oh man, they had to pop the glyph. There is still glyph available
God.
for Virtus Pro.
Just go in. This is some theme park world roller coaster.
Heritage is going through the bottom. This is it. Everybody from the top, Heritage bottom.
Straight in on towards the throne. BKB's up, onto the Ancient, and down it goes. A VP with a 3-0 victory. Navi came close 3 times. Nearly had wins 3 times. But Virtus Pro just so much better at executing these chaotic, Eternal Envy style late game scenarios. Absolute madness.